Hi, everyone. I'll wait for some people to join us. Why do you look so grumpy? Hold on. Turn this light. Happy face, everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hi. I wish I knew everyone's Instagram name. Good to see you all. Hi, Lori. We'll wait a few moments for everyone to join us. It is actually 5:30 on the dot. You have crumbs on your face. Amber is here with us today. She has some activities to do while we practice. I'm looking for my sister. I don't know if she's there yet. And my brother. There's Kyle. Kyle says, hi, Alma Becca. That's her Uncle Kyle. So if you have a yoga mat, great. If not, no worries. And grab a block or some cushions. If you have a bolster, awesome. If not, you can grab cushion or pillow because you might need them towards the end. The first half of the class, we will flow, build some heat, create some space, maybe sweat. And the second half, we'll take a more restorative approach and hold the postures for a nice, long-lasting effect. Okay? So can I get a thumbs up? Can you hear me okay? Can everyone hear me? Not from you, silly. Anyone? Can you hear me okay? All right, we're gonna start in Virasana. Amma, you can say your Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay. See you. Careful. We'll start in Virasana. Come to a kneeling position. And you're just gonna kneel back. I'm sideways so you can see the toes are pointed. And if it's uncomfortable, I want you to place a block or a cushion under your bum so you can sit down with comfort. So find a comfortable seated position, kneeling down. That's the way. Close your eyes. Place one hand on your chest, the other hand on your belly. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale through your mouth. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale slowly out your mouth. Again, nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out mouth. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, release. Keep your eyes closed. Seal your lips, begin your Ujjayi breathing, Ujjayi breaths. The breath comes and goes through the nostrils. Start to take longer, deeper than normal inhalations. And if you listen, you can hear the sound of your breath making an oceanic sound. And start to become one with your breath in these moments. Scan your body, notice where you have any stress, any tension. How do the ankles feel? Just notice how they feel. Not to form any judgments or get frustrated or annoyed about anything. Just notice how your ankles feel. Notice how the muscles around the knee joint feel. Notice how the thighs feel, any stretch in the thighs. Bring your awareness to the palms of both hands. Notice how your breath feels. Notice how strong it is. Notice how steady it is. Set your intention for your practice. Create a short, positive statement. Once your intention is set, make your way to a child's pose position. You can keep the pillow if you like between the heel and the bum. Just bring your knees as wide as your mat. Come to your child's pose. Make sure your big toes are touching. Walk your arms out in front of you. Forehead rests softly on the mat. Let it be an active child's pose. Really spread your fingers. Press your palms firmly into the earth. Start to feel the length and space you can create in the side body. Keep pressing your bum down and back. Inhale to a tabletop position, shoulders over wrists. Really spread your fingers, press your palms firmly into the earth. Take your right leg, extend it long and back behind you. Your toes will touch down. Your left foot meets your right foot. Come to a plank pose. Hold it here. Stay right there in your plank. Stay in your plank. Tailbones tucked, navel's in. Spread your fingers, press your palms firmly into the earth. Now close your eyes. Engage your quadriceps. And listen for the sound of your breath. Breathe here. You are building heat. You are building strength. We are warming your body up from the inside out. A few more rounds of breath here. Listen for your breath. Drop your knees straight down to the earth. Your chest between your hands, your chin in front of your fingertips. Point your toes, pull through cobra. Shoulders down and away from you as length of your spine. You can shake out the hips a little if you want. Try to really get long through your spine. Ujjayi breaths, deep breath in and out through the nostrils. Downward facing dog. Your hips, send your hips up and back. And start to work your heels down towards the earth. Stay your down dog and breathe. Notice how your down dog feels this evening. Where do things feel great and loose? Or where do things maybe feel a little tense and tight? Deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose. Send the inhale up the spine, the exhale down the backs of your legs. Beautiful work. A few more breaths here in your down dog. Lift your right leg up, down dog split. Bring your right foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Anjaneyasana. You're going to interlock your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Sink down and forward into your hips. Lift up, arc up out of your spine. Breathe here. You can look up towards the space above you. Beautiful work. Inhale, lift and arc. Sinking into the hips. Keep pulling your left hip down and forward. Your right hip back. Breathe. Bring both palms back to the earth. Straighten your arms. Tuck your back toes. Step back to a downward facing dog. Right away, bring your left foot forward in between your hands. Drop your back knee. Untuck your toes. Again, interlock fingers behind your back. You really want to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Get the chest square. Sink down and forward into your hips. Lift up, arc up out of your spine. Keep pulling your left hip back, your right hip down and forward. Breathe. Stay right there. Point your right toes. Press the top of your right foot into the mat. Keep squaring the hips. Keep pulling the left hip back, right hip down and forward. Sink and lift. Move your body in opposite directions. That's how you create the space. Breathe. That's the way. Bring both palms back to the earth. Frame your foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your knees. Step your right foot forward. Fold at the front of your space. Inhale right away. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Find your seat. Sit nice and low. Tuck your tailbone. Join your navel in and up. Beautiful work. Stay in your chair pose. Sit nice and low. Can you sit lower? Can you get your arms any bit straighter? Tuck your tailbone. Join your navel in and up. Take a peek. Can you see your toes? If not, sit back in your seat. Breathe. Close your eyes. Take a moment, identify one gift you received today from the sun. Maybe it was light. Maybe it was something you ate, something green that came from the sun. Maybe it was heat. Identify one gift. Beautiful work. On your next exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward, prepare. On your exhale, you can jump back, chaturanga, or step back, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale through cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, down dog split. Place your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise, warrior one. That's the way. Stay in the pose. Arms are straight, press your palms together. Keep pulling your back hip down and forward. Keep moving your right hip back. That's the way. Engage your left quadricep. Press into the outside edge of your back foot. Look up, reach up, breathe. Move with your breath. On your exhale, warrior two, open up. Yes. Right thigh parallel to the earth. Arms parallel to your earth. Gaze over your front fingertips. Really get strong through your back leg. Press into the outside edge. Engage your left quadricep. Breathe. On your inhale breath, peaceful warrior, back hand to back leg. Reach back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Frame your foot. Step back. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog, yes, or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, down dog split. Place your foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Stay here. I'm going to be careful with the camera. Careful. Sorry, bend your leg. Keep pulling your left hip back, right hip down and forward. Arms are straight. Stay right there in your pose. Press. Are you pressing into the outside edge of your back foot? Really engage your right quadricep. Get your arms straight. Press your palms together. Breathe. That's the way. Move with your breath. On your exhale, warrior two. Left thigh parallel, arms parallel. Stay here. Gaze over your front fingertips. Can you bend your left leg more? Are you engaged through your back foot, pressing into the outside edge? That's it. On your inhale, peaceful warrior, back hand to back leg. Exhale, hands to the earth, frame your foot. Step back, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in your down dog. Listen for the sound of your breath. Stay in your down dog and listen for your breath. Can you hear the inhale? Send it up your spine. Can you feel the exhale? Move it down the backs of your legs. Deep breaths. So lovely. Come high on your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. On your inhale, jump or step to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, find your seat. Let's flow. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, jump or step chaturanga. Notice the heat you are building. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts, down dog split. Place your foot in between your hand. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Stay, breathe, work the pose. Try to get your hips more square. Keep pulling your right hip down and forward, your left hip back. Did I get that right? Your left hip down and forward, your right hip back. Arms are straight, press into your arms. Engage your left quadricep. Press into your back foot. Your back foot is 45 degrees. Breathe. I know, it's tough to hold. Do the work, see the results. On your exhale, warrior two. With grace, you open up. Bend your thigh, get it nice and parallel. Feel your arms moving in opposite directions. Gaze over your front fingertips. Can you bend your right leg more? Stay right there. Are your arms strong and straight, moving in opposite directions? Close your eyes just for a moment. Connect with your breath. Feel the heat you are generating. Know the strength you are building. First you believe it in your mind, and then you will see it in your body. Believe you can hold the pose. Yes. On your inhale breath, open your eyes, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands down. Step back, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Place your left foot in between your hand. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Arms straight, press palms, bend your leg. Do the work. Keep pulling your left hip back, your right hip down and forward. Your back foot is 45 degrees. Press into the outside edge. Chest is nice and square. Breathe. Let your transition be graceful. Exhale, warrior two. Stealthy, that's it. Hang in here, hold the pose. Your left thigh is parallel to the earth. Your right quadricep is fired up. Your arms are strong and straight, reaching in opposite directions. You're gazing over your front fingertips. Breathe. And when it's time to transition, let your transition be as graceful as your pose. On your inhale breath, peaceful warrior, back hand to back leg. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here, pedal out your feet. Right leg lifts, down dog split. Place your right foot in between your hand. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, pivot your toes, your feet are parallel. Interlock fingers behind your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Forward four. We're just gonna hang here in the forward fold. Keep moving your fist forward towards the space in front of you. Make sure your toes are slightly turned in, slightly pigeon toes. Can you engage your quadriceps? Yeah. And draw your navel in and up. If your eyes are open, close them. Breathe. Listen for the sound of your breath. Feel your head getting closer and closer to the earth. Keep moving your fist forward towards the space in front of you. That's it, breathe. A few more rounds of breath. Hi, John. Hey, Angela. Release your hands to the earth. Walk your hands towards the front of your mat. Pivot on your front foot like runner's lunge. And just step back to a downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, down dog split. Place your foot in between your hand. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your left leg, pivot the toes so the feet are parallel. Interlock fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Really squeeze your shoulder blades. Good. Lift the chest up. Exhale, forward, forward. We're going to hang here. Go to the bathroom. Use my bathroom. Close your eyes and breathe. All right, this is an inversion. Your head is well below your heart. So you're receiving all the benefits of an inversion. You're improving circulation, getting fresh oxygenated blood heading down into your brain. Breathe and work your pose. Can you get the fist to move forward? Can you get the head closer to the earth? A few more rounds of breath. Use each breath to manifest some sort of evolution in your pose. And each tiny bit, each tiny change adds up. And eventually, yogis, you realize big changes inside and out. Release the hands to the ground. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Pivot on your front foot like runner's lunge. Again, step back to your downward facing dog. Child's pose. Bring your knees wide, big toes touch. We're going to start to shift gears and start to slow it down. The first pose we'll take is child's pose, just 3 breaths. Take a nice big inhale through nose. Exhale out mouth. Nice breath in. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. Okay, yogi, start to walk your hands back towards your knees. Sit all the way up. We're going to hold this one. It's one of my favorites. It's a love-hate relationship. I'm going to have you tuck your toes under. Right? And then you're going to sit back like we did in the beginning of class on your heels. And if the bum doesn't make it down, then grab a cushion, a pillow, or something.
My hands dirty.
So you can, yes, please wash your hands.
I can't find my stool.
It's in there. Sorry. So make sure your bum is resting on your heels or a cushion. Bring right hand, place it on your chest. And your left hand on your belly. Close your eyes. Take a deeper than normal inhalation through your nose. Exhale slowly out your nose. Look in the kitchen. Take a nice deep inhale through nose. Exhale slowly out nose. Stay here. Deep breaths in and out through your nose. Right, and notice how the pose feels. Sometimes it hurts in the heels and the ankles and through the feet, or maybe in the muscles around the knee joint. Just breathe. Maybe this posture feels easy for you. Great, good for you. I'm jealous. If the eyes are open, close them. And I want you to use this opportunity to improve the quality of your breath. How do you improve the quality of your breath? You can take longer inhalations matched by longer exhalations. You can breathe deep into the base of your throat. And how do you notice the quality of your breath? You can feel it at the entrance of your nostrils. And you can feel the sense of calm inside your mind and the peace inside your heart. Take a few more cycles of breath right here. Feel the release, feel the space. Open your eyes and slowly make your way back to a tabletop position. Extend your right leg back behind you, stretch it out, and do the same with the left leg. We're going to make our way back to a downward facing dog. From down dog, lift your right leg up, down dog split. Bend your knee, open your hip. Pigeon pose, bring your right knee towards your right wrist. Get your shin as parallel as you can to the front edge of your mat. Try to get your hips as square as possible. Keep pulling your left hip down and forward. Now, you might need to place a block or a cushion or something underneath your right butt cheek. It's going to help you get your hips square. Flex the front foot, get your shin as parallel as you can to the front edge of your mat. Sit up nice and tall. Tent the fingers. Really, really try to square your hips off. Keep pulling your left hip down and forward. Look over your left shoulder, rather your right shoulder. Make sure your leg is long and straight behind you. Walk forward, fold over your shin. Forehead rests on the mat. Close your eyes. And bring all of your awareness to your right hip. Notice the sensation in your right hip. And likely you can notice some tension leaving your body. Remember, the eyes are closed. And we're going to use a mantra in this pose. On the inhale breath, I want you to focus entirely on the inhalation. Feel the breath at the entrance of your nostrils. And on your exhale breath, mentally repeat, release. On your inhale, be with the breath. On the exhale, mentally repeat, release. Beautiful. Take a few more rounds of breath like this. This is the restorative portion of the class. You've created a lot of heat, and now you're slowing things down. Get it nice and deep into your hip. Continue with the mantra. Inhale, you feel, you hear the breath. On the exhale, mentally repeat, release. After your next release, start to walk your hands back towards your shin, sit all the way up. And you're gonna swing your right leg around behind you. Come back to a downward facing dog, pedal out your feet. Left leg lifts, down dog split. Bend your knee, open your hip. Pigeon on the left side. Bring the knee towards the wrist. Get your shin as parallel as you can to the front edge of the mat. And I chose pigeon pose because it's a really deep, deep stretch for the hips. And we hold so much stress and tension in our physical bodies. Often it gets stuck here. So get the hips nice and square. Keep pulling the left hip back, the right hip down and forward. Look over your shoulder. Make sure your back leg is long and straight. The toes are pointing, the knee is straight down. Get your shin as parallel as you can towards the front edge. Flex your foot as best you can. And when you're ready, fold forward. Allow your forehead to rest on the earth. And right away, I know you can feel it. You can feel some sort of sensation, some release in your left hip. Enjoy that release. You know the space you were creating, the cells are changing. You're changing your body at the cellular level. Focus on your inhalation breath. Same mantra on your exhale. Mentally repeat release. And let that word release mean more than just the release from your hip. Any stress, any tension in your mind space, you can also release it here. A few rounds of breath here on your own. Focus on the inhalation, on the exhale. Mentally repeat, release. Breathe. Hi, Ronnie. Can you improve the quality of your breath? After your next release, walk your hands back towards your shin, sit all the way up. This time you're going to swing the back leg around behind you. And you're going to take a butterfly with the feet. So bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Knees fall out to the sides. You have a few options here. This is the last pose we're going to take. If you want, you can place something underneath the legs to help support. Or you can just let gravity help stretch out your hips. But I would love for everyone to have the head grounded, so you can place a cushion or bolster if you have it. Forearms rest, palms face up. And close your eyes. Hopefully you can see this setup. I'll come for different angles so you can see the soles of the feet are touching. Ready, you have a cushion here. And this is a really nice restorative pose. A nice gentle stretch through the spine, release through the hips. And the soles of the feet are touching energetically. Feel what's happening in the soles of your feet. Forearms are rested, palms face up. Close the eyes and be with your breath. I'm going to guide you through 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hi, Kenny. Yogis, continue on your own. Take 1 to 3 more rounds. Count inside your mind. After your next exhale breath, you can slowly come back up. Just remove any blocks or anything you had to assist you. Sit up nice and tall. You can find prayer hands at the center of your chest. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths. Each breath in is fresh, new life, new energy entering your space. And each breath out is old, stale energy is leaving your space. We can use a lot of that today and during these times. So breathe with purpose, breathe with intention, breathe with passion. Close your eyes. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, release through mouth. Inhale through nose, sit taller, feel the energy of life entering your space. Exhale slowly out mouth. One last breath in. Exhale, release through mouth. You can bow your head to the prayer in front of your heart. And the light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Amma, it's over. Thank you all for practicing with me. I'll say it again. I said it last time. It's such a pleasure to see you all in the app practicing and in these live classes working out. I was honored to teach you all in this space tonight, and Amma was very well behaved. Amma, can you say good night, Aaptiv?
Good night, Aaptiv.
And then what do we say?
Namaste.
Namaste, my friends. Thank you all so much for spending this time with me. It was my pleasure. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Silly goose. Bye, bye.
Bye.
I wish I knew all your names. I see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you all.
Thank you all.
Oh, bye.
Bye. I was good girl now. Can I have the rock up, please?